Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's your guy here, J.A.G, the expressive filmmaker, and today is my very first video on YouTube, and I want to talk about why I am so obsessed with animation filmmaking. Please leave a like on the video and comment what you think about the video and subscribe to my channel. I do videos every Thursday, and the more you guys watch my content, the more I start doing daily videos, but for now just Thursday. And yeah, hope you're having an awesome Thanksgiving. Love you guys, and see you later. Welcome to my very first YouTube video. I am J.A.G, the expressive filmmaker, and today's video is going to be all about why am I so obsessed with animation. So let's get to this, guys. Why am I so obsessed with animation filmmaking? You may wonder why I asked this. Is it the interesting art styles, the story, or am I just plain insane? Probably the majority of it, I am probably insane. Why am I so obsessed with animation filmmaking? It's a mystery that has several clues to my stalking sensation. If this was a rose, I would have to go back to the roots of my problem, or in this case, my obsession. But what is an obsession? Are people born with it, or do they gain it? An obsession is a state of being obsessed with someone or something, crossing out the someone and just putting the something in this situation. Like me, going into a dark tunnel of lurking, looking deeper into the sudden hole of the grave I have just dug myself in, I hit a wall making this video. The wall was a noun, a verbal worded sentence, which was its identity. The domination of one's thoughts of feelings by a persistent idea, image, desire. But one word in that sentence drew me to my perhaps destination. It was desire. In psychology, fixation is a persistent attachment to an object, but it's more of an idea. It could also be love. Obsessive love is an overwhelming obsessive desire towards another person, but animation is not a person, nor is it an object. Once again, that word, desire, crept into my mind. Was the obsession an illusion? Because you can't touch animation. It's drawn and moved. But that one word, desire, I think if desire were my fall into madness, then like a fool, as a moth to a flame, it drew me into the world of animation. Desire. It's a feeling of something. It's a strong feeling, or maybe even wishing. A simple wish for something to happen. But is it just a dream, or could this desire lead to my destination of why am I so obsessed with animation filmmaking? I kept wondering in my thoughts as to desire. It's known as a philosophical problem. A psychologist known as Hobbes proposed the concept as a fundamental motivation of all human action is the desire for pleasure. Motivation. It's an emotion of longing or hope. Bram Stoker's Dracula has a gothic theme in that desire is fear or dread. Poets such as Homer, who did the Greek historical story of Homer's Odyssey. It is a central written word that is used in romance films or even melodramatic movies as plots appeal to heightened emotions of the audience or showcase. It is a lead-in to put a crisis of human emotion to fail romance or even friendship. Immanuel Kant called it an action based on desire, a hypothetical imperative, which is a command of reason. The going question, why am I so obsessed with animation filmmaking? Is this my woe for mankind, my cause of obsessed, embittered human desire? But then again, the brain has many dormant blank spots that are asleep, not yet hit, that lighten the bulb to brighten the idea. That trigger grows into emotion and memory. It then grows into emotional events with more clarity and detail. You begin to create images and begin to tell stories with those images. It's the activity of my mind that soon goes from desire to clear understanding. It's the link of the human evolution of my development into the animation filmmaking world. A survival depended on trial and error. Two key puzzle pieces must be placed to be able to see the obsession: filmmaking and animation. It's like trying to find your parents, and I'm the lost child, in a never ending forest of nothing but caves that lead to two double doors. Beyond that, I don't know yet, but there welcoming me in with open arms are my parents, filmmaking and animation. I am but an orphan, struggling to find my purpose for my desire. Filmmaking is a process of film intended for extensive theatrical exhibition. These processes become stages that deal with story, ideas, screenwriting, casting, shooting, sound recording, and pre-production, editing, and screening the finished product in front of an audience. It becomes an exhibition or a viewing for theatrical release. The defining moment sinks my heart into a quicksand of reach, trying to get hold of that rope that will or not lead to why am I so obsessed with animation filmmaking. Just like a large boulder will fall off a cliff and smash my head, scrambling my brains across the pavement of knowledge, a wisdom that has already ruined my eyes, for now may be blind to the darkness, because I can now see clear the animation. If filmmaking is my father, preparing me for making theatrical exhibition, then animation is my mother. Animation is a method in which figures are manipulated to appear as moving figures. Images are drawn or painted by hand, called traditional animation. But it has now advanced in other forms of animation. It's a sea of choppy waters filled with flesh-eating sharks that have nibbled on my brain and chewed it out like bubble gum. Today that chewed up gum is full of so many animation styles. CGI, computer graphics images, computer animation, 2D computer animation is used for stylistic reasons. Low bandwidth or faster real-time renderings compared to 3D, which can be very detailed. The common thread here, as if there was a sinister figure luring my mind into death, the same page method of what known as stop motion. A technique that uses the images of paper cutouts, puppets, clay figures, Legos, even your uncle's famous action figures. The limitless potential of stop motion animation coins a rather insightful interest. As the walls to what animation plus filmmaking fall with a mighty push of my dazzling, manly hands, but the bricks of the wall fall on top of me and kill me with still that question: why am I so obsessed with animation filmmaking? Then I rose up from the dead, like a zombie, hungry for knowing what it is that drives me insane. The animation filmmaking is a stop motion extravaganza. Growing up, I started watching cartoons, Tom and Jerry, Flintstones, Looney Tunes, you name it. Then Disney animations followed soon after into the anime world, watching My Neighbor Totoro, which is a Studio Ghibli or Ghibli, sorry if I pronounced the name wrong, film. And then that's when my obsession lit on fire like a burning flame through a tropical rainforest, and it only got more burns with every burning desire. I watched Kiki's Delivery Service, Spirited Away, Castle in the Sky. Then I saw films from Universal Studios like Shrek and How to Train Your Dragon and Kung Fu Panda from their animation department, DreamWorks. Animation. Fox Animation made the Ice Age film franchise. Don Bluth made The Last Nim. And Steven Spielberg and Don Bluth made Files Goes West and The Land Before Time, which spawned several spin-offs. Sony made Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs and Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Illumination made Despicable Me and Minions and The Secret Life of Pets and The Grinch. Art Animations made clay animation films, Chicken Run and Flushed Away and Wallace and Gromit. Robert Zemeckis made motion captured animation films in The Polar Express, Beowulf and A Christmas Carol, Monster House. So many animated type films. I also love live action films, comedy, horror, romance, sci-fi, fantasy, thrillers, crime dramas, dramatic films. The question is, why am I so obsessed with animation filmmaking. Now that I have drowned in my own tears of pain, I can now say that it is because it's unlimited art. It's a creation of an artist's ideals, thoughts, stories, and creating them to bring them to life. A masterpiece of one's own world of art for the viewers and audience to showcase that world. Anything can become an art, for when someone creates it, it's a work of art that expresses the artist. It's a connected link of two worlds, the artist and the audience, bringing them together to create a story, idea, worlds, characters, and bring that expression of wonder and hope and desire for the art together to create a sense of longing and hope, desire. That, ladies and gentlemen, is why am I so obsessed with animation filmmaking. Thank you guys for watching my video. Please leave a like, share it, and subscribe it. It will help tremendously on my YouTube channel. Leave a comment as well. Do you like animation films? What is your favorite style of animation films, if you do like animation films? And if you like live action films, what's your favorite live action film genre? What do you like in the sense of live action films? Let me know. I am J.A.G, the expressive filmmaker, and I'll see you guys next time.